03 this morning. Today, Lyle Menendez will argue his case for parole 30 years after he and his brother Erik were sentenced for killing their parents. The Friday hearing comes one day after California's board denied Erik's request to get out of prison. Jared Hill reports.
Staring at a computer, Erik Menendez denied parole by a California board late Thursday. Today, his older brother Lyle gets his turn to argue for freedom.
We received a call on our 911 emergency line from the residents.
In 1996, the brothers were convicted of killing their parents with a shotgun in their Beverly Hills home 7 years before. At the time of the murders, Lyle was 21, Erik 18. They've spent the last 30 years in prison, but after recent intense public attention and discussion of new evidence of abuse, the parole hearings opened a possible pathway to freedom. The Los Angeles District Attorney is against their release, saying earlier this year that the brothers haven't taken full responsibility for their crime.
If and when they do come fully clean, I believe that the parole board should very well consider them as eligible for parole.
Some of the brothers' relatives have backed their push for parole, saying they've shown remorse and a commitment to rehabilitation. A cousin, after a judge reduced their sentence in May, making them eligible for parole.
They chose to live their lives with clarity and a purpose of service that the judge was impressed by.
Governor Gavin Newsom, who'd make the final decision on Lyle's release, says it'll be based on the facts.
I have not watched anything that has come out on the Menendez brothers, and I very intentionally avoided that in expectation and anticipation that this might land on my desk.
The brothers have tried to demonstrate their rehabilitation in different ways, which could affect the board's decision.
Erik Menendez now has to wait at least 3 years before his next parole hearing per California state law.